morning, fellow Ambazonians. Shabbat Shalom. Today na Saturday, number 18 day for this month of June 2022. My name na Capo Daniel, the spokesperson of the Ambazonian Governing Council, aka Sense Past King, una own countryman. I am also the Deputy Defense Chief. Today, I want to take all una for inside a journey into self-defense. For more than one way, make we not forget, say the Ambazonian Liberation War na a collective struggle. All man get a part for play am, and as na a collective struggle, we get lone wolves them and we call on every block for Ambazonia for rise up for self-defense and for liberation. The whole ideology for block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, na say make all Ambazonian them rise up and take the primary responsibility for defend and liberate our homeland. For this episode, for our podcast for today, I go try to bring educational material them for reinforce which we will try and for do them for the Defense Department for the Ambazonian Governing Council. This one will be very, very crucial for our effectiveness, and I want to thank all the soldiers them for the improvement we will see them, for the feedback they will get them for them. Now, true way that the talk say a wise man will get something for learn them for every situation and from everybody. So if you take your time for listen through this message, you are definitely wise. I go start this by telling our people them, especially all Ambazonian citizen volunteer, all Ambazonian military, all Ambazonian soldiers, all Ambazonian forces, say would they transit, would they move into a more professional stage for our liberation struggle, and would they call on una, make una need to call una self against the Amber boy. How una they call una self, it is set a precedent on how the population they call una and how they perceive una. As from today, yes, the international definition of a force, it means a soldier will get an ideological and political goal, or a group of fighter them will then be backed by a constitutional mandate. Now way they call them say a force, they fight for something or they represent certain principle them. So they believe say by now all our soldiers them now a force, then be part of a bigger goal for the independence of Ambazonia, and they work in cohesion and also with consultation with the political leadership them, with them be in place. Whether you be in the Ambazonian Defense Forces or you be a part of our sister forces them, you are considered to be a force, and you need to act and make sure say make your activities be driven by that goal, that political goal that set them for ourselves, where our country then give you the mandate. That means we'll fight now for something. We'll fight for independence. So whatever you do, make sure say they contribute for that goal. If you don't know which way to fight for, you no go know how best you go to fight for that same thing. Make una know so we fight now for independence, we fight for separation. Now the two goals and that we fight for. We need to fight now for position, we need to fight now for some group. All the position them and all the group them supposed to be meant for fight for this particular goal for independence. That means if you fight under a group or under any organization or under any leadership, that action them is supposed to be now for the independence. That group them, that organization, that advisor, that coordination, their main purpose supposed to be now for serve the main goal we fight for separate we from Cameroon and for give we our independence. Our people they not get big appreciation for our local talent, because for all the time would not be learned for look upon the white man and for look upon people the way they give we small things them. After they don't take away everything we'll get them. Now why that for our country, we tend for worship La Republic, and the people the way they get connection for the system. But we want for tell and say we don't take time for learn, as we don't join this struggle where our people they don't give for we may go fight for independence. We don't take time for learn. So whatever are the give for una, make una know say I don't take my time for study them. I don't also benefit from the experience of our forces them within different ground, the organization and the expert them will get them. So make una take this thing wo I the talk am for una very, very seriously, and make una put them for practice. It will help we for win La Republic and shorten this our war. The first thing we want to tell una thing we no want them for see them again. We no want to see any Ambazonian soldier it waste a bullet. We no want to see any Ambazonian soldier it work a proud for quarter. They tell all man say being a soldier. The worker follow small girl them because be soldier. We no want to see any Ambazonian soldier, it carry gun, it go shoot down for inside bar. They try for high up for sure saying that he be soldier now. We no want to see any Ambazonian soldier, he get Facebook page, he post a picture them for himself, he come. We no want to see him. We no want to see any soldier where they use his phone, where they use them for struggle, begin post for his status, a picture, a family picture, place where he stay, and all those things. Them. We no want them. We no like them. When you do them, you put all my life at risk. Because if they catch one man, it don't give a big security risk for all soldiers them. And it costs we a lot of money every time we don't get the security breach for changing them and for make sure so we protect ourselves against the information where one soldier where they don't catch it, he get them. We know one empty propaganda where soldier it come out say it go for mission, he go shoot gun them, record them for audio, send them say na action that way he don't go take them. He don't waste bullet, he don't make out to get the false hope. He go even make and the enemy go be more courageous because he go see say we no know what they do. We know one soldier them, me them begin to shout unnecessary for inside video. Me they shout let people they don't know what they do. I mean they give a very bad image. When you take Ambazonian soldier, they see they shout less than people they for jungle now. People they don't know what they do. Everything time where you take your gun, you need for day on a mission. If when they keep gun, they hide them for some place them. Every time we touch that gun, no say you day on a mission. And every conduct way they do them, it portray for our people them what type of people them will be. Our conduct them. It affect all image for all man. We want say every time we Ambazonian soldier they meet up our elderly people them. That means a citizen the way them be more than 55 years old. When I must show them respect. Anytime when I see papa them, mommy them, or people them, when I must cut them cafe, when I must treat them with respect. Make no man no touch money for man way owe. That money na balok, it give a bad image for our soldier them. For this list for things them for no do am, the last and the most important thing we go tell now, make no soldier no rape woman. Make no soldier no go seize money woman by power. Especially for village area them. Any soldier where you go do this type of thing, you don't carry balok, you don't compromise the whole team who wanna get them for day. And make all soldier them know say their sister and brother forces them, all of them, now one. So long as we fight for independence, we'll be now one. Irrespective of your group. Yes, everybody get the right for be for a group where be. And we must respect that right for everybody. Any man where is stand against the right of choice, that person will already go for the wrong direction. It no matter how many groups will get them. Diversity na a good thing we will need for embrace them. Make we need to look and say diversity na problem. No, diversity na strength. For playing more than one way or the other. Diversity na strength. Make no man force another man for must stay for under your own group. No, make all man make a choice. If you feel say you get good point, use na your own logic for make point. No use power. For the other part for which you are get them for present them for our people, especially our soldiers them, it be very, very important. I will still repeat them again. We don't talk about the issue of range. Range means the distance between you and your target, between you and the Ekelebe, between you and the Cameroon terrorist force. Make sure say you get the right range. It be useless for stand for 100 meter. I mean even 100 meter, even though it dey within range for AK for open fire because you never get that training. I will show on a video how American and UK troops them. They train Cameroon soldier them and Nigerian and Chadian soldier them. They teach them now for shoot within 25 meter. If the American them where they get the best study them, the fit thing say that La Republic them, Chad and Nigeria the soldier them, they're supposed to teach them now for that short range. Then me think about what about you wait to be your own experience. So make you know say when you shoot for 100 meters, just know you say you go to miss. Know you say you no go be effective. You go to waste your bullet. And if the La Republic then get chain cutter, it shoot far longer range than you, it put your life also at risk. So make una take una time before una one attack. Una creep, una nyati. For creep, you the first worker, you strive to go like 100 meter close to the target. From 100 meter, you start bend your back. When you reach like 50 meter or 75 meter, now you lie on the ground. It be better for use 1 hour go corner your target. And then you take like 15 minutes for prepare before you shoot. Then for hurry, go put yourself at risk. We'll get 100% confidence for the data we'll get them. Say La Republique du Cameroon, their forces, they don't get courage. There is zero time where they don't approach an ambush. I mean, they never ever go towards side where gun they come there. Zero. So we'll be sure for way to retell now. Make una take una time when approach target before una engage. If you don't know this one, put them for your head, listen and plenty time, and we're going to discuss them for camp. Now, responsibility for the commander and mission commander and the general for always remind soldier them many times about the same thing. No feel bored and no feel say over big for some person for teach you. Now, it be very crucial. I'm going to know this, which I began talking almost 1 year ago. The 6 seconds rule. All military, they train them for react within 6 seconds from the time where they hear the first gunshot. That means say for the place where their barrack day, the place where their checkpoint day, their specialism, these French white people, the way they work with La Republique, all their specialists where they don't send them and go train for abroad. They come for all their checkpoint, they show them protocol for take them within 6 seconds. I mean, just imagine that 6 seconds. So for any place where they stand around their camp, around their checkpoint, they know already and they don't train and they know what to do within 6 seconds when they hear the first shot or they get the first contact with forces where they be under attack. That means that within 6 seconds, they would already run, go hide for back sand, or they would lie for ground, move towards place where they are already prepared and for they to protect themselves. So make sure, say you know, say then get that 6 seconds rule where they go apply them. So wait till you give for use this information and say make sure say the first bullet where you want shoot and make it knock them. So no shoot before you go for corner them, because when you enter for that red zone, that means say like 100 meters or place where you stand, you see your target in a red zone. That when you do for that place, your skin got already hot. If you start shoot for the your skin start shoot for the if you not been a professional soldier or if you not get disciplined very well. So make sure say you control your impulses. Make sure say you choose for shoot for place where before that 6 seconds you go down knock like 2 of them, or at least you go see them for place where they hide. If you get grenade or if you get fire bomb, this bomb petrol bomb, as you want shoot, make sure say you get like one person where go throw that grenade or that fire bomb for inside house where you know say na for day they go wrong go hide for day. That one go make me is chakara their plan and then they go be confused. They go expose themselves after 6 seconds for finish them all. So it be important me gonna prepare for that 6 seconds operation. You don't nyati find nyati sute creep sute. Take your time. War this one are creeping. Now whether on a system for military or video one they say where they train military, they train they have for work for porto have for creep for ground because na so war a day. Get your small knife where you do one creep. If some small road them, they root them for tree, they block you cut them, five small. They need to use collars because they expect a place where you creep with your belly, na place where the military already see you for that side. They look over your head, so you need for no use na collars from that place. So you need for get this thing me enter on our brain very well. It could change the game for ground. It could change them. Would you see already the effect? Close range important, and no hurry, no rush. When you see, would you see La Republique after they get fire, warana direct fire, you see that they shoot sporadically over. They get overreaction for cover fire, for frighten you, make you run, and for make them for try to get your position also. So no rush when they shoot just because you hear that sound. It be very intimidating, but hold yourself, hold your belly strong. You stand up for this, sight them very well. What every noise it go, what na wait it go up canal. The only sight na sight. Make sure so you hit your target. If you do for kill zone remember na 25 meters to target. For that place, what are the person when a gun proof you shoot and you go knock it carry and throw it on the ground. If your bullet self you meet them na a hand or na a foot, you go cut them. And that person go see fall because of loss of blood. Yes, there is still a need for do far ambush. Because you get na two kind of ambush, far ambush and near ambush. Far ambush, the intention not be actually for kill or for neutralize the terrorist Cameroon occupation forces. Yes, it be important sometimes when I need to intimidate them, harass them, make them be disoriented, make them need to sleep, and then they will be lost sense. They don't get time for plan operation or for can take action them. So we always do that one. It be important. We will always do far ambush, but it must be on purpose. It must be planned, and every planning it will help when for be able to arrange when I granite them. How many granite I will use them for this one? How many granite I not go use them for the one? When I know they take agri granite, go use them for time for place when I go. You're supposed to use na country granite. One of the best and biggest opportunity the world lost them. Now the opportunity for clean up. That means say when we put IED the roadside bomb, when it explodes, we need to do the clean-up job very well. Now, one of the biggest vulnerability will La Republic indicate them when we attack them with the roadside bomb, with ponky, with popcorn and all these things. When it happen, we need to do the clean-up job. You must align your soldier because at the best place, ambush way, they can't enter for inside key zone for place you don't arrange them. You need to arrange them very, very well. We need to be able to get a close ambush for their military vehicle after they don't hit them with ponky. So when we plan ponky, we find way for go for like 50 meters or 25 meters closer to that ponky. Not be just a record video and then you run, you vamoose. No. When you plan ponky, put your soldier them in a linear form. You get the V-shape ambush, you get this linear. I think so. Una know all these things. Una line una soldier them for that kill zone. Una wait. When the ponky go up, they give their cover fire. Pam 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 for up. They shoot for up. Now because them be confused. You know if the fear man way to the fear you pass you. So you need for wait. Una need for be patient. Una need for be in position for clean them up after they don't be their vehicle don't be damaged. When I make sure so when I take now one-sided approach for ambush so that when I will give them side for run because they get more firepower. When they know so when a bullet they come from one direction, they go definitely go for the opposite direction. So we call on all Ambazonian fighters them for be effective, for no waste their bullet, and for make sure say that they shoot now when they within range, and make them make sure say every time when they touch their gun then they now on mission, and that mission need for be defined. Every mission they get planning, every mission they get discussion. That means say before no one come on and know what when they do, when I know how when they want go, when I know the road when I go use them for day. La Republic du Cameroon get one of the weakest military for the whole war. We don't see them hide in day. We don't see how them weak. We see how they run when attack day even past civilian them. But we need to take all advantage we will get them. The time for we for maximize them as we run them down, we bleed them down for our territory. We also hope say as we provide this training and educational material, it will inspire all citizens them. They want the way they never yet join self-defense. Me them join them. For any power you get even a one mob gun, or you get your 5-round gun for us. Any picking you feel carry them. Plan your own mission. Planning are the most important part. If you plan very well, you go execute very well and you go come back safely. Our job for make na save me La Republic, then go back for body back. Then make we will be safe inside our community. When I remember, we didn't have for guerrilla warfare. This one na a resistance. It not be na a contemporary war way. Two army they stand for one side and fight for see which one we go win. The one with the resist na an occupation. May we always remind ourselves for know how we will be effective for resist and for make sure so we deny La Republic du Cameroon any block within our territory. I go insist again. Give me that range. Give me that range. Go corner them as much as possible. Nyati. If na ambush for inside urban area, try for find place you go for corner them. They not go ever enter quarter. Find your nice place because now you attack them, you get advantage. Say now you see them before they go see you. Before the eye one open, you don't do it where you want to do them already. Know again the 6 seconds rule. Then get 6 seconds for vamos and for make it be hard for you to take them out. So make sure say within the first 5 seconds, you don't wipe as much as possible of them where if you wipe them. If now on a 2 day when I share them, you talk say I go take the 2 them, do one you take the 1 them. When I prepare on a skin fine, when I start bam within that 6 seconds when I run do it to una fi do them. Then when I get the rest time now for begin wait for see how they will make mistake, how they will come out for begin wipe them up. We go jam them one by one until we go bleed them out of our territory. As we talk for ADF, Asawana, all many place day, una cafe den day, shake, no day.
Nice woman, don't you worry.
Capo Daniel, signing off.
If I happen to die as an Ambazonia, don't you worry, we shall meet again. My sister, don't you worry. My uncle, don't you worry. If I happen to die as an Ambazonia, don't you worry, we shall meet again. No pass.
Hey, que le vamos a dar.
Well, never leave Ambazonia halfway.